What's up, everybody? Nadasfan back here again today, following Lando Lake's road to glory here with the Minnesota Golden Gophers. He is a freshman running back, and he's now the starting running back, going through practice this week to get ready for Penn State coming to town. So as he eludes some tacklers here and working on some tough yards, Mr. Lando Lakes getting ready to attack the Nittany Lions defense. So there he drags one of his team's defenders about 10 yards downfield. So working through some practice, working through some evening events as well here. Joe is going to hit the gym here. As you see, it ups his strength and some other attributes here. And working through some night events, but here's the main event of the week. You got Penn State coming to TCF Bank Stadium, and here we get ready for Lando to hit the field. So as you see, the crowd settles in, and we've got a coin toss, and we're going to sim to our offense taking the field here. So first call is going to be an ISO play here, handing the ball off to Lando. So in the backfield, ready here, and here's his first carry against Penn State, and it's a decent one. He gets 6. So here he's looking to get out on a route to catch a pass, gets himself open over the middle, and that's a first down. As always here, he'll be looking to pound this defense a bit. Penn State known to have tough defenses always here, but he's not going to go down without a fight. Fighting for tough yardage here, working on into Penn State territory. Here he'll be out in the flat looking for a pass, and he will receive it and hang on and get a first down. So Lando working the defense here. Here we've got the flea flicker called, so let's see how this goes, see if we can trick him up a little bit here. The handoff's going to be to Lando, and the pitch back to the quarterback. Gets a block to make sure he can get the throw off, and we got another first down. So nice play by Mr. Lakes there, not only getting the pitch back on the flea flicker, but getting the block as well. Here he's trying to get himself open and throw us to another receiver who cannot stay in bounds. So again out in the flat, and again this time they pass to the other side of the field for a pick. So nothing happening there. So now deep in our own territory, trying to get out of there. Once again, throw to someone else. This one's successful, and I go to try to get my blocks downfield and spring a long gainer there for the receiver not to be, but here's a tough 3 yards, and I'll tell you, it was pretty tough sledding against Penn State here as far as on the ground. I believe Lando did a bunch more damage through the air. Here you see the bomb downfield, and that's not going to go, so we got 4th and 2. So the next drive, back to running some people over, but you know, in general, they're not letting me break off the long runs, so I'm going to have to take every little thing I can get crashing through the middle here. So here I get out in the flat, he finally finds me, and I tear through for another first down. So we're knocking on the door here. As you see, we're trailing 14-7 at this point. Here I'm covered, but they get it to the wide out, and he gets a 1st and goal. So here, 2nd and goal, they fake to the fullback, get the short little dump to me, and I get the touchdown. So Lando's in for the score, for the tying score here. Saluting the fan section, getting them pumped up. So with an extra point, which should happen, we're tied, but now Penn State, you see, again takes a lead. Here I'm wide open over the middle. Nice route there to get myself into some free space for a big chunky yardage there. So we're threatening to come down here late in the 4th and tie the game up. Here you see I get open there, but the hit causes me to lose the ball, and it ends up being an interception. So unfortunately, couldn't hang on to that one. That was pretty big as we were marching for the tying score here. But here, trying to make up for it, just bowling over the middle after making the catch. As you see, I was much more valuable getting out in the open, catching passes in this game than I was running the ball. So here we have a chance at a bomb, and he actually hauls in the bomb for the tying score here. 21 all. You see one last chance in the 4th quarter here. Hoping I can break some tackles, but I can't. But so pretty monster day through the air. Not so much on the ground. That's a pretty tough run defense. But you're looking at OT here. Penn State scores on their possession, so we've got to match that here. And bouncing around and getting yardage here. 2nd and 3. And on second three here, I will go up for a pass, and wide receiver drops it underneath me, under my route there. And something happened with the capture here, but I'll just let you know that was a pass that I was actually open. The ball was tipped by the linebacker. A little more loft of the ball probably would have got us a touchdown, but we take the tough loss. Sorry that I didn't get the key play captured there, but it was broken up and we couldn't quite get it. So there's a replay of my touchdown. Lando Lakes getting in the end zone against Penn State. But ultimately it was not to be. We fall 28-21 in this game. And you'll see the stats coming up in just a second here. 13 carries for 48, very, very modest. But the 7 receptions for 112 and a touchdown through the air. He, like I said, ripped off almost all the yardage, catching the ball out of the backfield here. So again, you see here's some season stats here, as we haven't really knocked out many of the milestones at all yet, having not played very many games, but there are the stats. And here is the skill set. Boy, that awareness really lags everything else there, with 3.5 GPA. Here you look at a quick look at the standings before we turn it over to Aaron Andrews. We're currently third at 6-2, so here's Aaron.
Our Road to Glory student athlete continues to make a name for himself in the college football world. He was on fire this week and added another impressive game to his resume. He had his second big game of the season, earning another Player of the Game award. For more on this performance, we bring in Kirk Herbstreit.
Thanks, Aaron. For Minnesota, it could have been worse, but they were still beaten handily. Our Road to Glory student athlete did everything in his power to win the game, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. One of the things that separates the good players from the great ones is their passion for the game, and our young man has it in abundance. The final score wasn't in his favor, but he left it all out on the field, as he always does, and played well enough for his team to win. You know, the more I watch this guy play, the more I continue to be impressed by him. All right, EA.
Great job, Herb. Thanks. It's time to wrap up this mid-season Road to Glory report. We'll be back the next time our student athlete makes headlines in the college football world. For EA Sports, I'm Aaron Andrews.
Come on back next time for the Ohio State game. This has been Nadasfan. See you later.